Every business owner I talk to is asking the same question. How do I make AI work for my business? My answer, don't wait. Your competitors are already using AI to work smarter, move faster, and make better decisions. In fact, there's a saying that every day your business is late to AI, you fall 2 days behind. NetSuite by Oracle is the #1 AI-powered cloud ERP trusted by more than 43,000 businesses. It brings your financials, your inventory, commerce, HR, and CRM together in one system. And when everything is connected in one place, AI has the information it needs to help you make smarter decisions. So instead of relying on guesswork, you're working from real-time data across your business. How do I know? We're implementing NetSuite at my own business right now, and I can already see the impact it's having on how we operate. For the first time ever, you can try NetSuite Next for free. If your revenues are at least in the 7 figures, go to netsuite.ai/Kim. It's built for every industry, ready for every boardroom. netsuite.ai/Kim. Parents, ever been dared by your kid? A dad in Spokane just answered that dare at 60 miles an hour on Highway 211. I'm Kim Commando for NetSuite. AI isn't the future, it's here. For the first time ever, you can try NetSuite Next for free. If your revenues are over 7 figures, visit netsuite.ai/Kim. His 13-year-old wouldn't quit mouthing off, kept disrespecting Dad. Then the teen made one fatal mistake. He dared him to throw the Nintendo Switch out the car's window. So Dad did, 60 miles an hour, and that Switch went airborne. Was it a good idea? Probably not. Memorable? Absolutely. The video's going viral, and the kid learned a lesson no lecture ever taught him. In his own words, things get frisbeed when you disrespect your parents. Here's the kicker. They drove back, found the pieces, snapped it all together, and the thing still works. Nintendo built a tank. So the next time your kid dares, smile. Some lessons really do fly. Get my free newsletter, getkim.com.
Coming up, Kim talks with Kristina in New York about building an AI consulting business from scratch. It's super cool, and we've got that story next.
Thousands of places on the internet, there's a file with your name on it. Inside, your home address, your cell number, the email you only give to people you trust. It knows your medical conditions, age, how you vote, where you drive, and your kids' names. You didn't write it. You can't read it. But anyone with a credit card can buy it. That file is the product of a multi-billion-dollar industry called data brokers, and none of it was stolen. Your file's collected, packaged, and sold legally. Every scam call, every phishing text that knows too much about you, someone paid for that file. Last year, Americans lost a record $20 billion to fraud. Scammers didn't get lucky. They got prepared. I did something about my file. I use Incogni. Incogni goes broker by broker and forces each one to delete your file. The opt-out forms they bury, Incogni finds them. And when your data tries to creep back, and it always does, Incogni wipes it again. Go to privacykim.com right now for an exclusive 60% off. That's privacykim.com.
This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
Kristina in New York City, welcome aboard. Welcome.
Hello. Hello. Great to be here. Thank you so much for having me today.
So tell us what's going on.
It's a little crazy. I saw that you were from New Jersey. That's fabulous. They were kind of neighbors before. I actually was in Arizona. I almost missed my flight. And then I was in Cabo, and I saw you just were in Cabo as well. So we're kind of traveling on the same path.
That's awesome.
Are you stalking Kristina?
Yeah.
Is that what's going on,
her.
Kim?
I am. I'm thinking I want to be like Kristina.
And I want to be like you. A little bit I just want to give you a little rundown. I'm sure that you've recently seen the article. It actually was reposted about 14 different sites about my company. The company's called CoAgents, and it's built off of CoAgents, and it's really about the balance between humans and technology. So I have about 30 years in technology, and about a year ago, I was displaced for the 4th time during my career, and I decided to go into the closet and dust off my my consulting cape. And I felt I was very disenchanted with the way AI was being positioned. And I felt that there was an opportunity for me to bring my knowledge from large-scale Fortune 500, Fortune 100 companies and bring it into a place that was well-needed, communities, students, educators, and small, mid-sized
So,
businesses.
Kristina, what did you do in tech for 30 years?
Across the board, it was started way back with a Commodore 64 in 1982, playing Dig Dug. But no, over the years, I actually was a consultant. I did development. I did release management. But most of my focus is in project and program and portfolio management for really large-scale tech, digital transformation, and mergers and acquisitions.
Wow. Okay. And so then now you took all that and you started consultancy.
Correct.
And how did you get your first clients?
Not easy. I think that especially in the AI space, there's got to be this element of genuineness and authenticity. And I heard you talk to a few of the callers as well, and that's a really big piece of it because AI, there's still that. I think it's changed a lot, but what you still see is a lot of this ostrich head in the sand. AI is going away. It's just a fad. And a lot of it was just being genuine and talking to folks and really understanding what are some of the problems and challenges that they have, the low-hanging fruit in which AI could be implemented at a low risk perspective.
So you are helping companies implement it then?
I am. I'm also doing a lot of education. I actually started out with one client, which was a word of mouth, friend of a friend, and helping her as an entrepreneur start up a new business out in the Midwest. And then I was, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, AI starting a business, that's just a total game changer.
Yes. It is. It takes basically, I have a blueprint, and when you look at the old ways of doing a startup, it was double the amount of time that it takes now leveraging AI.
Now, one of my problems that I'm having with AI is that it gives me so many great ideas.
You don't have time to fulfill them all?
But no, what happens is that I take these, and I don't know if you're seeing this, Kristina, is I take these, because I'll say to AI, or Claude, this sounds good. What more can I do? And it spits out like 10 different things. And two of them are really smart. Two of them are just so great. And then it says, do you want me to build a whole marketing plan around it? I'm like, sure. Okay. So it does a whole marketing plan that would probably take a human 2 weeks, maybe more, because it will analyze all the competition and everything. And then I waltz down the hall to our SVP of sales, Tracy, and I say, Tracy, can you sell this? And she looks at me and goes, oh my God, that's fabulous. And then now we have 5 minutes of the future that we're launching with CEOs.
But you started this by saying that this is a problem you have with AI. It sounds like it's working out for you.
There's only me.
Okay.
I feel the same exact way. So I joke about the fact that I have squirrel brain. If you've ever seen the movie Up, and the dog's like squirrel.
Oh yes, squirrel.
And every morning I say to people, it's like Christmas with 500 new gifts. And that's a bit of a challenge, and I think that's what AI is introducing is really the overwhelm, right? That you can talk to AI and say, I have this idea, and it spawns off 16 great ideas, and what do I focus on, right?
I have 2 books with editors right now. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I'm just like, and it's something, but sometimes like, oh, got to stop. Just, I got to stop. It's just, but so how do you deal with that yourself, Kristina? Because maybe we can help others, including me.
Yes, absolutely. So one of the greatest things that I've been able to do is help people like me. And what I mean by that is there are people that I've crossed paths with or I previously worked with who found themselves also displaced or out of work or in between jobs. And what I've offered to them, being early on and somewhat pre-revenue, is really offer them an opportunity to work with me to start building up that AI competency. And they leverage my company. They're becoming this somewhat of a fractional contributor and advisor. and they actually keep me in place because they're not fully engulfed in the world of AI. They're still looking through it from a more, I wanted to go say old school, but the pre-AI lens. So they're challenging me, right? And if I didn't have that, I think I would probably not get any sleep whatsoever. But they're challenging me and helping me put me in place. And I'm also working with these GPT tools, whether it's Chat or Claude or Copilot or Perplexity, whatever it is building that in. So when you're building out prompts, right, and prompt engineering is saying, hey, remember that I have squirrel brain. Remember that I'm going to go into 5 million directions.
Yeah.
So let's keep a backlog of ideas and let's score them accordingly. And remember, there's only 24 hours in the day, and there's only me. Really, first and foremost, it's me, and then leaning on my advisors as well. That's the way that I have to be able to prioritize the work.
And that's really great advice. That is, because squirrel brain, if I borrow that from you, Kristina, I mean, that's I think so many of us have that, and AI just feeds upon it.
Do you think you prioritize?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Not just I prioritize on getting everything done.
Yes.
Oh, dang.
Yes, there is that. Okay, you can admit it. No one's going to make fun of you. You love me. Yes, say it out loud. I love Kim Komando, and you can get more of me in a few ways. Number one, join a million folks who get my newsletter every single day. It's free. It's called The Current, and just sign up over at getkim.com. It's 5-star rated, by the way. That's getkim.com. And if you have any questions for me, or if you want to share a story that happened in your life, I love that. Just go to komando.com. I know there's so many commandos. Komando, komando.com. And then there's a big button on the top right. It says Ask Kim. I know. Funny how some things work in tech. Fill out that form, and I read every single note that you send me.
The right window treatments change everything. Your sleep, your privacy, the way every room looks and feels. At Blinds.com, we've spent 30 years making it surprisingly simple to get exactly what your home needs. We've covered over 25 million windows and have 50,000 5-star reviews to prove we deliver. Whether you DIY it or want a pro to handle everything from measure to install, we have you covered. Real design professionals, free samples, zero pressure. Right now, get up to 45% off site-wide, plus get a free professional measure at Blinds.com. Rules and restrictions apply.